My name is Bryn Miller. I live in Woodstock and I've been here all my life. This assignment entailed that my face was going to be displayed to you. I felt like I needed to get ready to film this video, put on makeup, do my hair, pick a nice outfit. That is what I'm showing you. The steps I go through on a day where people will see me. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and lay out my outfit. Jeans, a tank top, a nice shirt, a pair of boots, and a belt. I do my hair, I get dressed, concealer under my eyes and on the sides of my face to cover my lack of sufficient sleep and rosacea. I comb my eyebrows that are otherwise non-existent, and I put on eyeshadow. First light, then dark. Eyeliner, mascara, and highlight. And the finishing touch, one of my sister's necklaces. This poem does not have a title. It is written by Erin Hansen. You can write for hours on hours of all the things that you wish you could be, but the truth of the matter is simple. People are not poetry. And I know that you wish you weren't awkward, that sweet words could roll right off your tongue, but your time here is too short just to worry how each single sentence is strung. It's okay to be rough around the edges, to be bruised up and broken and scarred, but it's not okay to let people tell you that it's a reason to change who you are. Your hair doesn't always sit neatly, the way a poem sits so neatly in lines, and sometimes you might feel like a word that nobody has learned to define. You might not be a star that lights darkness, or a bird that can teach us to soar, but it's okay because you are too complex to be crammed into one metaphor. It's okay not to know what you're doing, since your feelings don't all have to rhyme. Though a poem once complete is eternal, you have the freedom to change over time. You're much more than can ever be written. There is no title to say, "This is me." You can't be trapped in the lines of a notebook, because people are not poetry. This poem made me realize that my life can be messy, that I can be unprepared. So I'm going to show you me undoing everything I did to get ready, and some of my messiest moments, while I talk about why Hansen's words struck me so deeply. This is a poem about insecurity. It delves deep into who a person wants to be and how that can be contradictory with who they are. Hansen uses familiar words in her writing that make it feel personal. We can all understand the words simple, awkward, sweet, reason, but they still carry value. A person can be plain, but they can still be valuable. The positive outlook implies that imperfections are not flaws to be ashamed of, but yet characteristics to show individuality. The repeated "people are not poetry" in lines 4 and 28 shows both symbolism and metaphor. The idea of poetry represents perfection, and people are compared to that perfection. Hansen herself describes poetry as neat, sitting in lines, but as much as we want to be, people are not. People are not perfect like poetry. They are imperfect and fallible. People are not cemented in their growth, and no one has the capacity to define you in words, and that is perfectly fine. I needed to be told that I can be incomplete, that I can change, and I can have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, because everyone else feels this way too. The first time I read this poem, a mirror was held to my face, and I decided to look myself in the eyes. It helped me realize that I can laugh until I cry with my friends and my family. I can dance in my kitchen alone, and I can talk to the cows and my cats, because I am not perfect, and people are not poetry.